What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you live on this Thursday. It's Thursday, that's right. I just confirmed it. How's everybody doing today? The best way to start your day with the Crypto for Life family. We appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in today. I see some of my brothers. Mike Collins, my legendary brother. Anthony Wanner's in the house. We got Tony Bags. Good morning, Bags. My brother. I got to hang out with Bags in Las Vegas. That's right. Him and Randy B, two of the most legendary people in the game. Queen's in the house. She says BTC to 25 to 35. Queen got those charts down. Mike Collins says 6AJ. Hope you're feeling better, brother. I'm telling you, I gotten out. What it is I got that. So I got, I'm not 100%. I would say I'm probably like 75% better, maybe 70%. I still got the cough. When I cough, I got that pain all in my body and my chest. It's ridiculous, but I feel better than I did yesterday. I can tell you guys yesterday when I did the live, I was dragging butt. And it's weird because I was telling my wife during the live, it got better. During the live, it got worse. So, I don't know if I woke up and my energy was going. And so I thought, hey, let me get on this live. I took some vitamins, a lot of vitamin stuff, a lot of nutrition. Grabbed my coffee, came downstairs, and when I started, I was like, hey, I could do this, but like even right now, like it's just weird stuff like feeling pain in my neck and my spine, chest hurts when I cough, all that kind of stuff. But then yesterday, as I went on, it just started getting worse, and when I got off the stream, I was like, oh my goodness, I definitely sound better. Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate it, my brother. So yeah, the energy is a little bit better. It's just little aftermath pains and still the cough, little stuff like that. But we'll get over it. You sound so much better today. Take it easy, brother. Thanks so much, Mike Collins. I appreciate it, brother. But I love starting a day with the family, man. What can I say? Nothing. It would take a Mack truck diesel, huh? It would take a Mack truck diesel to keep me away from the family. That's right. We here. So we're going to keep it moving. But by the way, guys, make sure that you guys fully understand that nothing I talk about should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. I am not a financial advisor by no means whatsoever. Oh God, it hurts even to laugh. No financial advice whatsoever. This is just basically entertainment purposes only. I'm documenting my journey in the evolution of money. And you know what? Shouts out and our best wishes to my man CKJ. I haven't seen him in a while, so I hope all is well with him and the IBF family, as we were all part of the same family. Two different channels, but many of us met in that family. Many of us came through that family, and many of us are still in that family. So shouts out to CK. I hope all gets better for that brother. So with all that being said, guys, obviously you guys know we had an amazing time in Vegas, and somewhere along that journey, I must have got sick. Who knows? But anyways, let's keep it going, guys. So today we're going to be talking about meme coins. We're going to be talking about meme coins. The meme coin craze. That's what it's called, the meme coin craze. Queen says 6AJ, you're king. Appreciate you, my sister Queen. Queen's in the house. Guys, the meme coin craze. Now, there's been a couple meme coins that have been extremely noticeable. Obviously, life-changing gain for those guys who got involved. Whether it's Pepe, Pepe Le Pew, you can see it right here. A new one that's on the block is My Lady, something meme coin, which it seems like it had a run up, and then apparently Elon Musk said something about it, and the doggone thing shot up like 11,000% or something like that. It was just ridiculous. So, people made out like a bandit. There's also coins out there like Pooh, like Pooh is in Winnie the Pooh. A lot are saying the next Pepe, certainly crazy. Yeah, I think it's proven that it's the next Pepe if it went up 11,000%. But you got Pooh, you got Ben, which has been somewhat shown and proven that it's got something to do with Ben, which is BitBoy over at BitBoy Crypto. He's, a lot of these, and that's what you gotta, you gotta be real careful. And I know no one really wants to take responsibility, because there's those who, how would I word it? There's those who find these coins, and I guess that's really the key for each individual person. I guess the point would be, where do you find these coins before they come? Because once everyone starts talking about it, you pretty much know you're too late. Like, even with this coin, and we're going to go through the market. Matter of fact, let me just pause for a second. Let me take some coffee because I can feel my achy body. Gary gives a coin. Guys, let's start with the market before we go into anything else any further. We're at a $1.11 trillion market cap right now. We got Bitcoin at 27,158, flirting back with that possibility of going back down to 26,000 some change. Now, the key level support for Bitcoin is 27,500. Then the next support will be around 27,000. If that breaks and we go down below 26,500, we have the opportunity to hit 25. Now, that is a key support level, but it also is reminiscent of what my brother, Crypto71, has been talking about. You can go over to his site if you don't know what that is. I think I've posted various things about him and his amazing TA. If you go down here, you'll see, there's some levels that he's shown here. If we break those levels, what we could hit. And it follows this pattern that he has: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if for some reason that level doesn't hit, remember he called back in 2021. And again, I'm not like some crypto savvy end all be all type person. But as a person who charts, as a person who understands charts, as a person who's studied and taken courses with JC, that's how we met. We understand what he's saying here. And based off of all the different things, whether it's technical analysis, fundamental analysis, market analysis, and all the things that's just going on globally, all those things play a part in how charts can play out. And I do agree with this scenario. He's back in 2021. In 12 of 2021, he said that we would probably be in we find our bottom somewhere around the middle of 2023 to the end being somewhere around September, October-ish of 2023. So if you look at where we're at right now, we're almost halfway through the year, and we're starting to fall down just a tad bit. So if this plays out, this guy would be considered an even bigger. Savvy has a chart reader screen in his truck. Yeah, legit. I saw that, Anthony wearing it. Yeah. So, if this plays out, it's just going to speak on this guy's genius. I mean, it's funny because everybody was on his, when Bitcoin fell down to 15 grand. Oh my God, everybody wanted an interview with this guy. It's just funny how people are. He was on some of the biggest shows, some of the biggest platforms in all of YouTube and Twitter. They loved it. They were all after his guy. I don't care if it was Miss Team Crypto, my boy Ben over at BitBoy. Everybody had him on the show. There's several top-notch shows that had him on because of what he had called out and how it played out. And then all of a sudden we had a little bit of a pump, which he said could happen. He said we could get up around that 30-something thousand before heading down. And when it got up, I guess people only like when the results speak downward. They wanted him, but then as soon as the result, he's full of crap. Oh, no. It's just, it's so funny how people are. Guys, make sure you check out my brother. I stand behind him 1,000%. Crypto Savvy One, my brother. So right now we got Bitcoin at 27,000 again. It's heading down right now. We've got Ethereum at $17.99. Is that an indication? I think so. BNB 309. Can it hold? Do we see 290 something for the first 200 and something for the first time in a while? XRP. The biggest question is, I know we're all bullish, but right now it's still following what Bitcoin does. When we dip, you dip, just like that. So, oh God, it hurts to even laugh. That's how you guys know I'm a loyal family member. I'll get on the thing no matter what. Last night I told my wife, every time my cough hurt, we went walking yesterday and my spine was killing. That's like the aftermath, I think, of Corona. But like even turning my head right here, I feel the pain. It's just nuts. I don't know if you guys saw me in the video when I was in Vegas. I jumped on stage and I was like, F Gary, F Gary. Right now I feel like saying, F COVID. Doggone it, screw COVID. Right now we're at 41 cents, but it's very possible that we could break below that 40 cents again, guys, and would be more of an opportunity. Absolutely. I dollar cost average more into it when it went up. I was dollar cost average, and I would dollar cost average if it goes down. I'm an XRP believer. The standard. So ADA right now is at 35 cents. We got Doge at 7. It's very possible to see a 6 cents Doge again. Solana's back at 20. I think that could break as well down to the further down to the downside if Bitcoin continues to drop. You guys remember, just be prepared. If Bitcoin retraces past 25,000 and it gets anywhere between the $25,000 and $20,000 mark, I know people, it's never gonna go back to 15,000. You better wake your, excuse me, I almost cursed. You better wake your butt up. And this is what we've been talking about very lightly. I've been trying to tell you guys, look, we can pump Bitcoin. Look, I am such a big fan of crypto. I don't know if there's a bigger fan of crypto than I am. And I just have to say that. I know some people, oh, I would beg to differ, but I became a study. I haven't just been, there's people I've met that's been in crypto longer than me. And that's the point. They've been in crypto. I've known people who've been in crypto since 2000. Oh my God. I met one guy that's been in it since like 2012 or something. And he's worth like $500,000 because, you know, he did well and he sold and he bought and sold. He was paying bills, and I think he's worth like $500,000. And that's no indication of this and that. All I'm saying is that I studied this thing like some people go live every day. I've been studying crypto every day since 2017. Not a day hasn't gone by for the most part that I haven't had some type of interaction with crypto. So I'm just telling you guys, yeah, exactly, JC, 19 to 20,000 is in the cards. And people they don't understand that. But you're going to learn, and that's all I'm going to say. You're going to learn. Those people who are new that just sit around and shill and they got hopium and they believe everything that these influencers are saying, you're going to learn the hard way. And I hate to say that, but you just got to be smart. This is all about being individually educated on this space. And yes, having a plan, but also moving in a way that you understand every move you make could either make you or break you. Every move you make could be life-changing or life-altering. You just got to figure out where you fall into that equation. Are you here to get rich quick? Are you here to get rich long-term? Are you here to get wealthy? Because there's a big difference between rich and wealthy. I would say I'm rich. I'm not wealthy. Does that make sense? Rich is, you can have, some great money and you can be rich. Wealthy is generational wealth. And that's what I'm fighting for. And that's what everybody should be having a plan to do is if you're not rich, get rich. And then once you get rich, you get wealthy. So anyways, let's keep it moving, guys. So just expect, if we see those levels, guys, and this is how you have to look at the rest of the market. This is how I kind of assess where I'm investing and the things that I'm doing. I love one of the things that Crypto Savvy One says. He goes, for those people who bought Bitcoin at 25,000, how are you going to feel when there's a time that comes you can buy multiple Bitcoin for 25,000? And I think that's in the cards. And I say that to say that if we retrace, right? Because no one can predict anything. If we retrace, love passive income and crypto. Mike Collins knows, man. Mike Collins is that passive income king. So if we retrace, understand that a lot of these altcoins, which are alternative coins to Bitcoin, which is what altcoins are, a lot of these coins will retrace as well. For a lot of people who saw Polygon at 120, 125, whatever, thought it never hit back down to $1. Look, we're at 84 cents. And can we see less than that? It's very possible. Can we see a 50-cent Polygon again? It's very possible. Can we see a $4 Polkadot or a $3? It's very possible. If Bitcoin tanks, the market will tank with it. Is it possible to see a better price position on Shiba? Yes. So everybody's got to just understand that if we go down, the opportunities, the life-changing opportunities are maybe still ahead of us, guys. And I think one of the greatest blessings right now is the fact that we're at where we're at. But I think a greater blessing will be if we retrace. It's just going to be life-changing for so many people because not everyone's going to jump in. It's going to scare the crap out of many. It's going to inspire most. The three types of people that play this game. There's a person who watches a game, person who plays a game, and a person who doesn't know there's a game being played. C-Caz, my brother, hope you're feeling better. Thanks, my brother. Appreciate you. So that's where we're at, guys. So, I'm definitely, excited and interested to see where the market goes from here. So again, we got, DOT at 529. We got Shiba at 5 zeros and an 8. We got AVAX, excuse me, at 1498. We've got Chainlink at 638. We've got Atom at 1080. We've got Uniswap at 506. Uniswap about to pop back down into the $4 and some change range. That's crazy. OKB is at 44.64. Stellar XLM got back under 9 cents to 8 cents. We've got ICP at 502, may hit $4 and something cents. We got Bitcoin Cash back at 112. We might see under $100 Bitcoin Cash. Filecoin's at 443. Can we see $3 and some change? I believe so. H-Bar's at 5 cents. And one of the biggest stories for me, we might see another 5-cent crow. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, If we see a 5 cent crow, let's say Bitcoin gets down to 25,000, crow gets down to a nickel again. I'm telling you what happens. If Bitcoin gets down to 20,000 or like JC 19,000 or less, dude, crow might be one of the, again, not financial advice, it might be one of the greatest grabs ever. Because I tell you right now, if we see a 4 cent crow, oh my goodness. You hear that? That's a COVID whistle. Not quite right, but you understand. Oh, don't make me laugh. I can't laugh. It hurts. 816 for APT. We got LDO at 170. Near, let's make it clear, 158. I felt like I sounded better when I started the stream, and this is the same thing happened yesterday. Then I started feeling like crap again. I need to give my body some more time to get right. Near, let's make it. Near is at 158. Arbitrum is at 110. VChain is at 1 cent. QNT is at 104. Ape is at 320. Algo, 16 cents. We got Phantom at 36 cents. GRT, 11 cents. Can we see a 10, maybe even a 9? That'd be crazy. The coin formerly known as EGOD, Multiverse X, is at 37.24. Sandbox is at 49 cents. Aave, $62. Theta, we're at 89 cents. Theta was at $1. Stacks, just like Tell Songs, at 62 cents. Might see a 50-something cents. Stacks, we got Decentraland approaching back down at 40-cent mark. XTZ, the OG, is at 89 cents. Flow, if you didn't know, is at 75 cents. For sure. Let me stop. AXS is 670. We got CHZ at 10 cents. We got KuCoin. Every time I see this, I think, hallelujah. Let me stop. KuCoin is 753. It just makes me believe where Crow can go. CFX is at 25 cents. IMX at 73 cents. We got Dow, Curve Dow to be exact, 80 cents. We got Pepe Le Pew. It's back at 5 zeros and 1 5. Where can this thing go? I don't know, but it's at 65. It was at what? At one point it got up into the 30s or something like that, 50s. Now we're 65. Is it dropping? We'll see. Maker at 623 and some change. We got Render, one of the top AI coins of 2023. If you Google it, Render is 167. We've got Clay. The Warriors won the other day. Every time I think of Clay, I think Clay Thompson. They won the other day. Put off a pretty good yesterday. Pull off a pretty good win against was it the Lakers? So let's see how the next game 6 goes. We got Sue at 109. We've got oh wow, did BitTorrent drop another zero? I don't think so. Probably about the same. 6 zeros and 5.9. We've got Casper at 4 cents. We've got SNX at 205. GMX at $59. I told you GMX getting back down to that $50. Make you holla. Let me stop. It's XEC is at 4026. We got Optimism, that new, other than Arbitrum, another layer 2 that just came out earlier this year. Hasn't seen the bull run yet. It's at 157. We got IOTA. IOTA is at 17 cents. Mina is at 54 cents. XTC seems like one of the big stories in the space. It's at 3 cents. Possible further retracement. Might be better entry point. I think so. HT Huobi is at 290. We got ING at 590. We got Kave 87 cents. While TWT comes in at 106. Might see less than $1. Flare, don't you dare. Are you going to go to 1 cent? If it does, good Lord. Rune is at 118. Woo. Just like my voice. Woo. Doesn't sound right. Need some more coffee. Shane Sullivan's in the house. My brother. We got LRC, 28 cents cake, 189, and Zilliqa, the real Dillica's at 2 cents. We got Floki coming in at 97. Floki, is that a jokey? Let me stop. It's at 4 zeros and a 3 4. We got CVX, not CVS, CVX at 433. We got ENJ at 33 cents, and topping out at 100 is 1 inch, 40 cents. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Today's topic is the meme coin craze. So, we can see that, old Pepe Le Pew here is in a bit of a retracement. A lot of people taking profits. That's what happens. You have a huge pump up, right? What is that? 5 zeros and a what is that? Where's that price go here? What's the highest price on this thing? It don't seem to want to go up there, but it's like 5 zeros and a 4 something, and now we're down to 5 zeros and a 1. So obviously people have taken some serious profits off this thing. Pepe made some millionaires. Now, my lady, or whatever it's called, here, you can see, it still seems like, and I think that's just where the misconception is. If you don't get in this thing early, can you still make money? I remember when I saw it yesterday, it was up like 5,000%, and then after the Elon thing, it jumped up like another 6,000%. So, man, God bless you if you made money with these things. It's like, I read an article where it's talking about, it's like playing a casino, like playing a slot machine. Sometimes I do that. I guess it was no different with this thing, right? You got 6 zeros and a 1, but I think for those people who probably won with this, they probably got in back at the all-time low, right? I think the all-time low for this, if I'm not mistaken, was like 7 or 8 zeros. That's the person. That's the people who are making all the money in these memes, guys. People who are getting in the very beginning. Kind of like with Pepe, we all get inspired by those stories of people coming in with a few $100, and that turning into hundreds of millions. I'm sorry, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. And it's a game changer, and it definitely, I think, Pepe woke up the market. Pepe is the one that really made people, even it's crazy because I remember when Gary Gensler coin came out, and we saw that hour hour after it launched. It was like 8 o'clock, 8 something in the morning. We came on, and I saw it just launch. I said, "What?" I said, "What a joke!" And I just said how stupid it was, but that thing shot up 15% in like 24 hours. So that meme coin craze, it happens. I think we're in it, but I think you got to be careful because there's huge money grabs. I invested in a Pacific coin. I wanted to test it out, as somebody did, and I've done this before in the past. So this is not. I can't say anything other than I just keep reminding myself that you got to be the earliest people in it, and then even if you are. By the time it hits coin market cap, it's a little too late. You got to find these things before they happen, guys. Because I put $1,000 just to, let me check out and see what happens. In a particular coin that I thought would do good as a meme. I said, oh, okay, well, it's got this and it's got the right meme attached to it and all this kind of stuff. I went into the what's it called, the Telegram. I looked at everything. I looked at the Twitter. I looked at everything. And I said, this thing's got enough hype behind it maybe to do something. And everybody's like, oh, it's going to the moon. And so I said, let me try. So I threw $1,000 at it. What the hell? And that grand is now down to like $30 or something like that. It's just funny. So, I mean, and again, I don't care because, that's, peanuts. The point I'm trying to make is that it just reminded me that if you're not in this, if I'd have thrown $1,000 into My Lady or whatever the hell it's called, exactly. How do you find them before us? But if I'd have put $1,000 in My Lady in the beginning or $1,000 in a Pepe, oh God, I'd be worth boohoo amounts of money. But that's the question. CKS is how do you find them before they go on coin market cap? How do you find them before they explode? And that's really the key. I got a couple people looking into that. But by the time they find out, this is every year since I've been into crypto, there's been a meme coin season. Remember, it always starts with the lowest trash, which is the crap coins. Then it goes into low cap alts. Then it goes into the mid cap, and that's typically how it goes. If we're in that type of a run, which I don't think we're in the beginning stages of a bull run. I think this is just one of the things where we randomly had a meme coin spark. The markets have been kind of crazy. They've been super volatile, very unpredictable, and just with all the fear, FUD, and things around the market, I think that people were just looking for something, and Pepe came out of nowhere. It's one of those things that now everybody and their mother, if you understood how easy it is to if I can get early on something that make 10K, I would be blessed. Exactly, CKS. And so crazy, if, the crazy thing about it is that you have to, I lost my train of thought for a second, but you just got to be careful because what happens is that there's so many, that's what I was going with this. There's so many scammers out there, guys. There's so many people out there that take advantage. So, when a meme coin like this pops up, you've got so many tech guys, and I told you guys, I met one of these idiots out here in this area where he was talking about how him and all his IT buddies, or these guys and who knew how to code and stuff like that, they would literally go after during the time of meme pops or meme hype. They would go create these coins and they just rug pull everybody, and they would walk out with hundreds of thousands each. And I met one of these guys. I told you guys that. And so when you have things like Pepe, you got Pepe uncle, Pepe Le Pew cousin, Pepe cab driver, Pepe, dum mini me Pepe. It's just, oh Lord! And what they're doing is they're taking advantage of people's excitement of wanting to be rich. The fact that people are all looking for it. There's more people that willing to buy a scratcher or a lottery ticket and to go out there and learn this industry the way they should. And that's, I think, what happens with meme coins is we're all looking for, and I think I can't say there's one person that wouldn't want to be a part of something like a Pepe in the beginning stages and make millions out of a couple $100 or so, or a My Lady or whatever the case may be. But you just got to be careful, guys. That's all I'm saying. Sheep cat. That's funny. So let's get into some of the things talking about memes. So right here it says, beware. This says meme coin scams. Peck Shield exposes 10 new fraud tokens. So we're going to take a look at some different things we're going to talk about. I think one of the things that we have to be careful about, guys, and again, excuse me, isn't it funny how every time I drink coffee, it seems like I sound a little bit better for about 5 minutes? Anyways, you have to, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm personally not going to shill a coin. Like, there's a couple meme coins that, like, you got to understand, we all had a moment where we were attracted by various memes, right? Whether it's back in the day, obviously Doge was a meme coin that at the time that I remember when I got into crypto in 17, I had all my family buying Doge because it was just cheap. I wanted to give people an experience. So I said, look, just buy a bunch of Doge. It's cheap. Throw it in there, buy $100 worth, whatever, and just throw it in the wallet. That way you know how to do it. And it was, I think it was through Robinhood. And then Shiba came out. That was another. But there's so many in between that we don't talk about, like Safe Moon or like Pit or like Feg or like, I mean, there's so many meme coins that I jumped into, and I just kind of put them in my wallet. And there's a time in 2021, where, everything exploded. And guess what? When everything exploded, some of those memes were up there. And, out of ignorance and stupidity, I just let them stay in my wallet. I was like, I don't need that money. And they got up into the thousands. Some of them got into the, 10,000 or tens of thousands. And I just let it sit there. I told you guys before, Alex D Vlogs in the house, my brother. Oh, let me send some shouts out, man. Dr. Sheba's in the house. JC, my brother, in the house. We go take a camp. Oh, Lord. My man Mike Collins. Laura Jackson in the house. Anthony Winters in the house. C-Kez, my brother. Big Bro 10 is in the house. Big Boy 10. Big Bro 10's in the house. Mike Collins. Let's see who else. Queen. Anthony Winter. Beekeeper 69, my dog. What's up, man? Queen. Appreciate you, sis. Crypto Tropics. Appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. So, like we said, man, it's one of the things that you just got to be careful, man. There's so many meme coins, and in my own, I guess I wouldn't say ignorance. I just think there was so many bigger things that I was thinking about and worried about at that time that I wasn't really tripping on any of those profits, right? I let them sit there. And some of those coins, man, I wish I'd have took profits on, right? Because who knows if those meme coins will amount to anything ever again. Like, for example, Elon did very well. Elon was in the tens of thousands. Oh my goodness. Shiba was in the hundreds of, like 600 some odd $1,000. So I'm just saying, guys, at the end of the day, you got to take profits. And, there are some long-term holds. I think Shiba will have his day. I think Elon might have his day. Doge is definitely going to have his day, and it's already had his day, and as has Shiba. But I think some of these coins will survive the storm, and that's not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion. I don't know. It's entertainment purposes only. Who the hell am I? Just a guy that made a couple dollars. Okay, so let's get into it. So be careful. The other thing I want to say, too, really quickly, is we have to be careful about people who, there's a lot of influencers. There's something that I saw on Twitter that are shilling these memes, and I guess I'm trying to figure out, like, where do you take responsibility for that? Because you gotta understand that it's kind of like I mean, they put athletes and celebrities in where they have to be responsible, and I think influencers to a certain degree are celebrities to some degree. Maybe like a YouTube celebrity, if you will. I know in my business life, there's many places that I went because my speaking to that, I was treated like a celebrity and was considered a celebrity in many aspects. And, for the time that I was in my speaking deal. And there's places I can go right now and they treat me the same way. But when you're an influencer, I think there's a certain amount of responsibility that, so I might say I like Doge, and that's why I say there's, and I have a lot of fun with this show. And there's some coins that I really like. Like, one of the things that I like is that I thought is real cool, and I've been studying it, and I made it a good investment in it, is a Volt NU. And they've got a great community, and they've got one of the things that I liked about Volt was their roadmap, right? And one of the things I liked about Volt was their community and their team and they've got so many dude. They're investing in a lot of stuff like sports teams, celebrity endorse. They got all these things going on, and so they're putting their money in the right places to create the push, right? But one of the things that I really liked about Volt in you as well is that debit card, and my debit card is on the way. And if you're in this business, you definitely want to have ways of spending your crypto or your profits. Like, obviously you got your crypto.com card, you've got your, many of these exchanges now, or many of these companies like Coinbase, I'm not Coinbase, yeah, Coinbase has a card. Obviously some of these used to have cards like, I remember it was a BitPay. I've got one of those cards. I got a bunch of cards, and I just like getting the cards because it allows. I'm set with Volt, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm all set with Volt. So Volt is, again, I like Volt, man, and I'm not shilling Volt. I will never shill Volt. I think I actually learned Volt from somebody in this group. Volt was not something that I found myself. Somebody here, I can't remember who the heck it was. It might have been CKS. I don't remember who it was. Somebody was bullish on Volt. And I said, what's Volt? And I pulled it up and I was like, oh, shoot. And what really sold me at first, the first thing that got me was the debit card. I was like, they got it. Like, I don't see a debit card for Pepe. I don't see yeah, exactly. Coinbase. There's a bunch of cards. I got probably 10 crypto cards. And it's amazing because it allows you to spend your crypto. Anyways, you don't see Pepe card, or you don't see, Me Lady card. Good Lord, let me stop. You don't see Pooh card. A lot of, and then you can also see where you go to those sites and they say no intrinsic value. We can change this. We can change that. I like something that has structure. That there's a they don't make all the decisions. They go to the community. They and so like I said, after doing my due diligence, I really connected to Volt, and I ordered my card. It's on its way. I funded the card, all that good stuff. Not with a lot, but just kind of to get it going. And I like that. If you got something going on with Visa or MasterCard, you're doing something. Because look, they don't just give everybody cards, man. You got to understand that there's a certain amount of, there's a certain amount of things you got to have in place, right, in order to even be in a position to get approved, because they're complied by, the RICO. I mean, they're by so many piracy, by so many different things that they have to comply with. And so I think that, yeah, so when I see something like that and I see a company that has that partnership, I'm like, okay, they're doing something right. And so so whether it pans out to be something, here's what I'll tell you guys. I told you guys this in the beginning. Everything I do is predicated off of 70-20-10 strategy. 70 plus minus, 20 plus minus, 10 plus minus. Volt is a 10 plus for me right now. Not a 10 minus, a 10 plus. Pepe to me is a 10 plus. Maybe a 10. No, not even that. I'll take that back. I'm gonna have to give Pepe a 10. And the only reason that it makes it a 10 is that it's a gamble and I don't think it's gonna be around long term. But I'm gonna give it a 10. I give Glint card is worth having. Glint is another one. Mike Collins. And Mike Collins is a freaking G, man. Mike Collins is a G. And you know how I know Mike Collins is a G? Because Glint is actually a great project. And again, this is not financial advice, but Glint, when I was down in Vegas, I connected with, matter of fact, I think I'm going to have him on the show, the CEO, the founder of Glint, was there, and we connected, and I have pictures with him. I think, I don't know, have I posted any? I think I might have posted them on my Twitter, but we connected. He has my personal information. I've got his personal information. He's followed me on Twitter and vice versa and all that good stuff. But one of the things we talked about is me having him on the show and getting the card, and that card's amazing. I don't want to ruin it by talking too much about it, because I plan on him coming in and talking about it. But the card is backed by gold, not fiat, gold. And you can actually, when you download the app and you get the card, you can actually see where your money's connected by that gold on like a GPS type situation where you go on and it'll show you live where your gold's sitting at. Like exactly the gold that you've invested in, where it's sitting at whatever institution or whatever, where it's sitting, where that gold is backed by every dollar that you put in it. And you can track that, and then as you use it, you're actually using the value of your gold. Dude, is bananas. When he explained to me, I said, and it was funny, he was in the same circle when I told you guys we were with the financial advisor that was talking about a $200-something XRP when that time comes. So he was in that same group of people, the founder for Glint. So yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Yeah, Glint is a big deal. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do this. So let's keep it going, guys. I know I said talking about a lot of things, but that's just my 2 satoshis. But get yourself a Uphold card to use as well. A transfer from Uphold to Glint to gain $500 XRP per year. Mike Collins is a G, man. Mike Collins knows all the stuff, man. So I gotta get with Mike Collins so I can learn half the stuff that he's talking about. Mike Collins knows all the stuff. I gotta get Mike Collins DM me all that stuff, man. Doggone it. I gotta step my game up. Mike Collins is a G for real. Transfer from Uphold to Glint. Okay, so I gotta get Uphold card. I don't have an Uphold card. I typically have all cards, but I don't have an Uphold, so I gotta do it. And I'm gonna probably contact him today because like I said, I got back and I got COVID, man. I still feel it. Damn it. Let me stop. Wish I could control this cough. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna contact him today because he's supposed to come on the show, and I need to get me a Glint card. And only to certain people, like you got to be like a high status person. He was talking about celebrities that want to get it, and they make them go through it to get the gold, the solid gold. I held that thing. It was the heaviest card I've ever held in my life. And I've had some metal cards, but it's heavier. It was a real gold card, heavier as hell. And they're like only special for certain people. You got to actually hold a certain amount of money. I asked him, so how much you got to put on there? 100,000? He's like, oh, so give me one. Shoot, I'll do it. I've had Glint for over a year. Look at you, Mike Collins, you doggone G. Good Lord, Mike Collins gets in everything early. I need to talk to Mike Collins. Mike Collins, hit me after the show. I need to get my game up. Mike Collins, my brother, let's talk. See Kez in the house. Okay, so let's get with it, bro. Let's look at some of these meme coin. Robin gives you Bitcoin if you top up their debit card. Yeah, I got a Robinhood debit card too. Yeah, there's a lot of cards out there. Just, you know. All right, meme coin scams. Let's talk about it. We're 41 minutes into this thing. PetShield exposes 10 new fraud tokens. Guys, you got to be careful. For everybody that's out there making money, and you guys got to remember, and I hope I get to this, and this might be a kind of long stream because there's a Twitter that I put in. I don't know where I put it, but it says, don't be someone's dump. Meaning that for everybody that got into a project early, by the time you get into it, they're dumping on you to take profits. So, like for an example, the guy who got in for a couple $100 or a few $100 on Pepe, when he dumped off those millions, he basically withdrew all the people who got in after him's money. You know, so you're sitting around waiting. I'm waiting. It's gonna happen. And so many people have already exited. Just like with Lady. I remember it was a Stacy B or one of those people was talking about somebody had already took out. By the time it was even before Elon even talked about it, and that person probably missed it. They're probably pissed off. Before Elon even talked about it, somebody had withdrew hundreds of thousands of dollars in Me Lady. What the hell is that? Sound like a damn like if I was a pirate. Me Lady, come here, Me Lady. I got COVID. Let me stop. Frankie Legend, what's up, my brother? What up, Jay? Good morning, y'all. My wife's bestie's in the house. Frankie Legend's in the house with the bomb owl barbecue. Bomb barbecue, man. Almost made me curse. Let me stop. You know it's good when you almost curse. Damn it! Oh shoot, barbecue's good. Let's keep it going, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Go over to our Twitter page, like, follow, retweet, all that good stuff as well. And let your friends and family know about Crypto for Life. We're gonna grow. Eventually, we'll get there. It's all good. We're gonna get there. I ain't worried about it. If I needed money, I'd be worried about it, but I don't, so we're good. Okay, disclaimer, the opinion expressed here is not investment advice. Dang it, I should have got me some tissue. I'm feeling on. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I got some tissue here. Doggone it. My nose is acting up again. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna keep going. I need to get some tissue, but I'm gonna keep it rolling. It is provided for informational purposes only, does not necessarily reflect the opinion of you today. Every investment and all trading involves risk, so you should always perform your own research prior to making decisions. We do not recommend investing money you cannot afford to lose. That's for the show as well. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Sell orders were ready before you bought. Mike Collins knows. Tell him, Mike Collins. Doggone it. All right, guys, let's do it. Meme coin, often inspired by internet trends or memes, have witnessed a surge in interest driven by the desire for quick profits, get rich quick, and the excitement surrounding their volatile nature. Get out of here. Okay. Unfortunately, this has also attracted unscrupulous actors seeking to exploit unsuspecting investors. This is what we're talking about, guys. I've been around since 2017. I've made life-changing money in this game. Now, am I up there with Chris, MM Crypto, and Da Vinci J and Carl? Hell no. That day will come. But the point I'm trying to make is that since I've been around this space, I can tell you I've seen a lot of projects come and I've seen a lot of projects go. And one of the things that I can say that's always been the same is scammers and scams are real. Rug pulls are real. For those of you guys who haven't been in this, I can tell you right now, a lot of the crypto projects that started out back in the day, a lot of them, not just meme coins, are not here today. There are some top 20 coins, top 30, top 50, top 100, no longer here. There's coins that have been backed by major influencers, by celebrities that are no longer here. And these are sometimes 70s or 20 percenters. 70s, and what the hell would you call FTX if that wasn't a 70 in most people's mind? I never invested in it like that. I had a small position. It wasn't even worth the doggone, it wasn't even worth, even when all that negative news came out, I looked at it and just started laughing and left the money in it. I didn't care. That's how much I had invested in it. The point I'm trying to make is some of those coins are not here. So when it comes down to memes, you got to understand these are coins that are easily manipulated because of all the zeros. So you can get a person going there and especially a lot of these trading groups. And me and JC used to talk about this, where they would go in and they would say, "Get meme, get this this particular coin or low market cap coin." So they could either be a meme coin or a low market cap coin that a trading group can basically manipulate because of how many zeros that are in it. So they'll say, here's a trading deal or trading chart, and then all of a sudden they go in and they put it up there, they dump a bunch of money in it, so you see it going up, and they say if it hits this level, well, guess what? Then if it hits this level, buy. And at that level, if it goes past this trend line or resistance level, then and they know that they can put enough money to make it go past that level, then what happens? They tell everybody at that level, you buy. And then you go in and buy it, and then they take profits. And this happens dude, I know groups. Me and JC know groups. We're not going to mention those groups, but we've seen it. Am I right, JC? We've had years ago. Remember, JC? We should talk about this. And we would catch the groups that would do it. Remember that, JC? We would catch the groups that would do it. Matter of fact, I would catch the groups. And I remember one time I told JC, and JC said, "Oh my gosh, James, you're a genius," because I would just see things for what they were. So I used to catch those things. So you got to be careful, guys. And so just like this article says, there's a lot of unscrupulous actors that are sitting around a coin to come out, and either they're the ones that launched the coin, or maybe somebody else launched the coin, and like Pepe, and it actually had some uptick, some type of, I won't say, because it talks about no intrinsic value, but it definitely has a run. And then everybody starts coming out with like Pepe cousin, Pepe nephew, Pepe's dog walker groomer, or whatever the hell it is. And they just start raping people for money. I hate using that word online. I probably shouldn't use that word online because they probably get flagged. But they start taking advantage of people. And then they come out with this coin and that coin and diamond hands and all, and they just start looking for things. Gary Gensler and Robert, they'll come out with anything. Winnie the Pooh, knowing that we all know Pooh when we were kids, or Daffy Duck crypto, and you go, "Oh, Daffy Duck," Good Lord, was that my Mickey Mouse voice? And then it's a lot out there. So for every good meme that comes out, there's probably 100 crap ones. So and it might be more than that. So for when Doge came out, it was a joke. And then it got adoption. It blossomed into something amazing. But I can tell you, look, let me just put it like this. I'm going to keep it 100. If I've invested in, I would say 95% of the meme coin, and I mean, I bought a lot of coins. Because you got to understand, remember I talked about the 70-20-10? My 10 percenters were huge. I've had dozens and dozens and dozens of meme coins that I bought. Dozens of them. And would it be safe that I bought over 100 meme coins over the years? Yeah. But I only needed 10% of them to play out. And I have got, so if I can name 10 that have played out some favorably you can go Doge, Shiba, Pit, Feg, Elon. I mean, I could keep going on. So at least 10 of them worked out where I saw some thousands come in or hundreds or tens of thousands. So my strategy is I only need 10% of them to work out. But the other, I would say maybe even 5% of them might have worked out. But the other 95% are either crap or they're gone. I'm talking about gone. And then when I came out here and met the scammer, when the guy was telling me, oh, and they named a whole bunch of them, I was like, and it's funny because he named off like 8 of them, and one of them I had invested in. And I was like, you mother, if I had known he broke my hand, I probably would have gave him a right hook. Let me stop. No violence. Stop it, James. Promote peace, love, and harmony. Let me stop. Good Lord. That's that Brooklyn that came out. See that Brooklyn just snuck out? I'd have gave him a right hook. Dang it, Brooklyn. Stop it. Brownsville. Okay, whoever invented Pepe got, who knows? Oh, Lord, smash a like and subscribe. Make sure you guys let us know how you feel. CKaz in the house. I appreciate my brother. So the current meme coin mania was fueled by the astounding rise of Pepe Le Pew, which has rallied nearly 55,000 since its launch in April. So again, if you got in April, dude, millionaires were created. And the crazy thing about it, it's kind of like, when someone sees, it's like lottery. Right? When you hear about this guy named JC in Florida won the Powerball for $1 billion, what happens? What happens? Everybody goes out and starts buying the Powerball, thinking, "Oh my God, I want to be like JC." And again, I know this is different, but I'm saying in 55,000. There's some people who made some money. There's people who doubled their money. There's people, because even if you got in Pepe after it came out, it kept going up. So you could, just like me lady. When I think somebody in the group had mentioned it, it might have been Stacy B, and it was up like 5,000, 3,000. And then when Elon talked about it, it went up another 6,000%. But at the time that it went up 5, I was like, that's stupid. I'm not going to wait. But if you're looking to jump in and out of something, again, this is not financial advice. I think it's probably better to jump on something that you hear about when it first booms, because a lot of times what I've seen, and again, not right now, I'm not telling you to do that right now, but I'm saying what had happened over the last week, it seemed like when these coins came out and they had a little bit of hype, like Gensler, it came out, it was like, this is stupid, and all of a sudden it went up like 100%. At that point, you were like, oh, what's going on? Sometimes if you got an extra, couple few dollars, whatever a couple few dollars is to you, I just leave it at that. And again, never invest more than you can lose. And you put that in there and it jumps up 1,400 more percent, or like me lady, when the person in our group had mentioned it, and you put in a couple few dollars and it went up another 6,000%, because who would have known Elon would have said anything about it? So it's a gamble. And I think that's the way you got to look at them. It's like scratchers or a gamble. Like the other day I heard about a grandma who bought her, was it like her grandson that turned 18 years old? My wife was telling me about it. She read the story. She bought her grandson, who had just turned 18-year-old, a scratcher. And when he, it was, I don't know what it was, like a $10 scratcher, whatever the hell the scratcher was. My wife was telling me the story. And shouts out to my beautiful queen, Jeanette. Love her. Best lady ever. And so she was telling me the story. And you guys said, well, James, why do you do that? Are you in trouble? Is that why you? No, I actually married my best friend. I don't know what to say, man. I wait, 14 years, and I'm still excited every day I see her and all that she does. And I pray that everybody finds a partner like that. It wasn't always like that as far as in life, but the day not with her, but the day I met her, I definitely believed in soulmates and all that good stuff. So shouts out to my beautiful queen. Every time I think about her, I just start talking a little crazy. That's when you love somebody. Anyways, going back, she was telling me the story about this grandma, and the grandma had bought her grandson this scratcher for his 18th birthday, and the kid winds up winning $1 million. Can you imagine if your grandma bought you a scratcher and you became a millionaire? Even if it's $1 million, whatever, still a millionaire. Yeah, it's crazy, man. So the point I'm making with that is, I don't know why I got into that long old story, but it's kind of the way it works, guys. This is like a scratcher. This is one of those type of things. But again, if you see something, and I think that's how I kind of, I think when I put that $1,000 into a meme coin, I was trying to find something that had came out, and I saw it on CoinMarketCap. It was like new coins. I was like, oh, it looks pretty, and it didn't have a big market cap. It didn't have a run up. Kind of like when I saw Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler first came out, it was like 9 zeros and an 8, and I took a chance, and that thing went doom and went straight. Good Lord, it dumped on your boy. And so I'm just saying, like, it happens, But again, I never invest more than I can lose. That 1,000, whatever that was, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's no risk, no reward. So I'd have been better off putting that $1,000 into me lady. Because when I heard about it, it pumped up like 3, 4, 5,000, and then it went up another 6,000 when Elon jumped on it. Or even with Gary Gensler, right? I saw a little bit of a pump and said, "This is stupid, Gary Gensler," and 1,500%. So you gotta, you live, you learn, you all this. But again, I don't look at memes for anything other than what they are, which is just the old word that everybody uses out there, crap coins. There's another word they use. I'm not gonna say it live, but. So crap coins, and that's just really what it is. There are some coins that end up being like no one saw Doge. I didn't see Doge. I didn't go all in on Doge. But when Shiba came out, I thought, what if this is something like Doge? And even then, I had a debate with myself on how much I was going to put in. It's not like I didn't have the money to put in a lot more, but I was like, I'll put a few $100s in this mug, and let's see, and then dollar cost average up to, so. What if it ends up being like a Doge? And that's how Shiba was for me. And then Elon, same thing. And then Pitt was like, Fed, I put a little bit in, and then look up and go, ooh, those things are tens of thousands of dollars. So you just got to be careful. But the one thing that I have learned is that with a lot of those, you got to take profit, because there's coins that saw a lot of upside in 2021. Like I said, I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, I looked at them and go, oh man, that's 20, 30 grand there. And at that time, I didn't care, because when you're looking at a wallet that's, it's got a lot of zeros. The last thing you're looking at is a coin that's worth 20, 30 grand. Whatever. I felt that when I looked at she was like 600 some thousand. I'm like, I'm gonna just let it sit there. So, anyways, I'm telling on myself. So let's keep it going. So, was fueled by a sounding rise of Pepe, which 55,000 in April 18th, reaching a market capitalization of above $1 billion. Good Lord, in only 3 weeks, guys. That just shows you that's a lot of, and that's almost low key scary. That was low-key scary. $1 billion in 3 weeks with no utility. The fact that it had no intrinsic value other than hype. So when you look at something like that, you got to think to yourself, okay, you know what? That's an in and out. That's me trying to get, because one of the things you learn when you're in trading, and JC knows this, and we were taught this in our trading group that we were in, is that big money, big investors are always trying to take your money. Big investors are always trying to take your money. So, or big traders, I'm sorry. So if you're a trader starting out, you always got, because if you're looking at Fibonacci retracement, if you're looking at whatever, or if you're looking at getting pips, just realize that there's always someone that's going to take profit before you do, because they've got bigger amounts of money. So you may be waiting for your, what the hell is that? You may be waiting for your $100 or your $500 or your $1,000, but they don't put in 50 or 100,000. So they don't need as much of an upside as you do to make massive gains. So you may be trying to wait for your $500 to double up, or let's say you put 1,000, so you're waiting to try to make a couple $100, but they're 100,000 in that same couple hundred. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to look at stuff like that, guys, and that's keeping it 100. Let's keep it going. Big money's always trying to take your money. While seeking the next Pepe, and that's the same thing with Pepe. People who got in early, they were just sitting there, and I was watching this one deal where they were talking about how it went up and went down, and that some people had to have strong hands, because before they saw those big gains, they had to watch it come down and then grab some momentum. But what they probably did is looking around and seeing all the hype on social media, and that's another thing. Like, I remember when Shiba in its infancy stage, or Doge, it started getting, when Doge came out and when all that hype was going on and it was all over like TikTok early stages, I remember looking around going, dang, what's going on? And by that time, it was already kind of too late. And with Shiba, I made an investment and I lived with that investment. But then by the time I was like, oh, maybe I should buy more, it was like, it dropped some zeros. I'm like, damn it. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. I'm just saying. Because they said I was in crypto in 2017, and in 2020, if you'd put $1,000 in, you'd have been worth hundreds of millions, but yeah, I didn't make that move. And I was already in it. What did I tell you? I don't know if I was in that specific thing, but I know I didn't put in that kind of money. No, I didn't. So I can say that for sure. I put money in after the big old hype. Once everyone started talking about it, once again, right? Big bank take little bank. Big bank take little bank. Who's that by? Who's that like? That was a song with Big bank take little. I would play it, but I would get flagged. Let's keep it going, guys. Okay, so while seeking the next Pepe, investors should be aware and not fall for the trap of bad actors who create rug pulls. This is exactly what 68J is saying. Like, I didn't read any of this, but I'm stating what I know, right? Create rug pulls to scam unsuspected investors. Peak show flags 10 scam meme coins. They're like, James, hurry up and get through this. Stop making all kinds of insinuations. I do that because I love you. So calm down. Enjoy the ride. It might go over an hour. If you can't be here, that's all right. We only got so many people anyway. It don't matter. I gotta keep 100. That's your boy from Brooklyn, 68J. In the ever-evolving world of cryptocurrency, meme coins have gained significant popularity. However, where there is popularity, scammers never fall behind. You damn straight. In a tweet, blockchain security firm PeckShield says it has detected a series, meaning a lot, of rug pulls involving the creation of 10 scam meme coins within the latest 3 days. Meme coins concerned are, the meme coins tokens concerned are Pepe Doge, what I told you, Pepe Cousin Dog, Pepe Doge scam, Pepe C, Wow, Meme, 4, New Pepe, Benz, BMW, and Pop. Good Lord. And they went after stuff that they know it. Benz. Who wouldn't back Benz? Benz, that's like the Benz I always wanted, a BMW. Pop. Let me stop. Bobo. It said, we have detected a series of rug pulls involved in the creation of 10 scam meme coins in the last 3 days. Pepe and all the ones that we just named, probably a few more. And I could probably name a whole bunch more than that I've seen my dog himself. Also in this category is newly created meme token Bobo. Bobo! You gotta go, which Peck says was launched hours ago and just had its liquidity removed. God dang it, rug pull. That's what I'm saying, guys. You gotta understand something. You got these guys that come in. They don't need hundreds of millions. They don't need a 1 billion. Like when you can see somebody like Pepe, a $1 billion. I mean, those guys got rich. They got rich. They got wealthy. It's just crazy, bro. But some of these guys, they realize they're not going to get that hype, and they look to cut and run while they have some. Because again, when everything was hot, Pepe and all this stuff, if they get a market cap of a couple few million, people go, it's only at 10 million, dude. That's enough for people to run. While you're sitting there with hoping if it got to $1 billion, we're gonna. Oh, good Lord, I can't talk like that with COVID. God, oh Lord, hurts. But if Pepe got up to half, or $1 billion, if Gensler got up to so many millions, tens of millions, 100 million, whatever, we can get to 10 million or 5 million. We'll just rug pull, and you got to say you might have 2 or 3 individuals that run off a millionaire while you're sitting around, and maybe you've only put in $500 or $300-400. That's $200-400 times a bunch of people. So and that's why regulatory. That's why regulation is needed. That's why there's some rules that need to be in place, guys, because right now it's too easy, even to this day, to still scam people. Straight up. Because, I might throw in 1,000 and won't even think twice about it. I'm not even going to, I won't go to that, but, I might go and do something that might not be big of a deal, I'm like, dang it, I should have done that. Like, go somewhere and drop 13 grand and go, oh, shoot, dang it. And then me and my wife, the next day, we forget about it, right? But for some people, that's a lot. For some people, they might not even have $1,000. They might not even have 100. So when you're sitting there taking people's money, that's sad, man. That's and they do that. They prey on the people who come into space looking to get rich quick, and it's just sad, man. It's sad. So, anyways, it says PeckShield reported that the scammers initially funded 3.47 ETH from MEX crypto exchange to pump the token price to trick unsuspecting investors before draining the pool. Wow, man. So they can pump their own coin. Isn't that something? It also reported that the same bad actors created tokens ladies. Oh my God. Wow. You see that? And ladies, guys, that's another coin. Ladies took off, man. Matter of fact, somebody in the group, ladies, now they made out like a bandit, because ladies, oh my goodness. Ladies, oh, this is what I'm talking about, my ladies. So this coin is on fire. The same bad actors, so they trace back. I don't know how they figured this out, that the same bad actors and ladies. I mean, I haven't seen a rug pull yet, but the fact that Elon probably brought it up as a joke, like some ladies, and that's kind of hard when you got that kind of influence. But even if he said it in a very negative way, as soon as you say it, boom, and now the thing has a market cap of 125 million. Those dudes got, because again, you can fish out. They can fish out 2 or 3 bad coins or scams, and only one of them have to take off. Look at this one. These guys got paid. You don't think they're rug pulling, man? You don't think they're rug pulling 100 something? This just made somebody rich. And the only reason that there's still money, like when you see these retracements, is because they're taking enough profit to last the way, but you got more and more people coming in. So it's man, it's just crazy. Like I didn't even know that until I didn't even read this, or I didn't see this until I read this right now. So it also reported that the same bad actors created the tokens ladies. Wow, guys, be careful. This calls for caution on the part of investors who must remain vigilant. I'm sorry, vigilant, and beware of the risk associated with the meme coins, particularly those lacking a solid foundation of credibility and development team. Good Lord. You know what? Might see a court in a few. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Mike Collins, you might be right. You can't talk on everything, bro. There's one thing if he's an investor in Doge, which he is, whatever. But and again, it's just so hard because I don't think Elon ever has any malicious intent. If he says something like, and something like, I don't know what he said I don't know if anybody's seen that article. If you have, then shouts out to Carmichael, welcome, my brother. Crypto Case Cartels in the house. But if he says something along the lines of, I might as well go and invest in, Milady. I don't know what he said. I know he said something because it was on his Twitter thing. But whatever he said, yeah, if that made the price of the coin pump, he has to just be aware that he can't say things like that because, that sucks. And I don't put anything on him, but it just sucks because people jump, oh my God, I'm going to get rich. So, anyway, so yeah. So anyway, that's what we show here, guys. You just got to be careful. They mentioned ladies in this thing. That's crazy. For those people who are now know, that's got to be heartbreaking to see that that's a scam. Let's move on. Obviously, you got to see where things could be going with my boy. Shouts out to my boy, Crypto Savvy One, Craig, my brother. Check it out where we could be headed, where we're at right now, where this thing can go. Right now we're at where's the current market cap right now? We're at 27,141. My man's predictions is if we don't hold past this this level, here's where we're at. We could be heading down to this 3, which means it's very possible that he sees us going past the 23, then coming back up, retesting the 25 before heading back down to 20. Again, follow a brother, come up with your own conclusion of what he's saying. I definitely believe what he's saying. The token has surpassed 140 million in market cap, despite having no association with creator Charlotte Fang or Milady Maker. Milady meme coin surges 5,200% after must-tweet exchange listings. Yeah, I don't know what's that all about, but obviously, I guess we can open it up. We're already an hour over this thing. Good Lord. This is going to be a long one. Talking crypto, my brother! Slides in the house. Milady meme coin surges 5,250% after must-tweets exchange listings. The market capitalization of Lady's token has surpassed 140 million after surging in popularity. Now, we just saw that this was on the list of scams, right? So it was on the list of scams, rug pulls that, will probably eventually play out. On May 11th, Milady's self-organized meme coin of the namesake anime avatar. So that's what they're doing. They're just going after things that are popular that can resonate to people's mind. They're coming out with a token. Everybody jumps in. They rug pull. You lose money and whatever. Surged over 5,200% within 24 hours to trade at a 601528 at the time of publication. The day prior, American business magnate Elon Musk tweeted a meme using the imaginary of Milady NFT, sending the average Ether sell to the collection soaring. I don't know why he did that. I have no idea. It says, "Ladies is a meme coin with no intrinsic value or expectation financial return. There is no formal team or roadmap. The coin is completely useless and for entertainment purposes only." Okay, so this has to scare the hell out of somebody, man. Like, yeah, I mean, again, if you get into something again, that people become wealthy off this, yeah, I mean, you got to treat this as an in and out. And again, I'm not saying you got to do anything. It's not financial advice. It's entertainment purposes only. But the point I'm trying to make, guys, is this when something reads like this, it's scary as hell. But when you see everybody make money, it's kind of like people are like, well, hell, I want to make money. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what it may be, even though people see a rug pull, I guess, some people think if you can get in and out, and that's really what my mind says. If I can get in and out of something like that and make a few thousand or so, or let me get in and out of it, but I will never pump and I will never back it. It's, I guess, part of the crypto industry. Meme coins can either be, they can become something like your Shiba or your Doge, or they can just be in and out. games, or they can actually be something that's used maliciously to trick people and rug pull. And I think the latter is the case. I think the latter is the case. I think some end up being great, and they have great use cases, like again Doge, like Shiba. I think Volt could be one. Again, I'm invested in that one. That's why I said it. I like the fact they got the debit card. There's other ones like Elon and other ones that seem to be cool, and I've been holding them for a little bit. But then there's other ones that I've lost tremendously, over the years. And it's not tremendously, but when you add them all up, it adds up to something. But it's only, again, 10% of what I'm going to lose. And then, there's some that I won't even touch, and there's some that I just took a gamble here recently and lost my butt. So you got, oh my goodness, you just got to be careful. Lady is a meme coin with no intrinsic value or expectations of financial return. And they even go on as far as saying that the team can change anything they want, almost to the extent, if you really read it, it's like they can literally rug pull and just let you know that that's what they can do. They don't say that, but that's literally what they break it down. It's like a very politically correct way of saying they could rug pull, and it's nothing you can do. However, investors have found ladies to encompass more than just meme value. At the time of publication, the total diluted market capitalization of the token surged past 140 million. Somebody got paid with that, with a 24-hour trading value of 230 million, according to the token's website. And this is where you got to be careful, because like when I see people out there who are, like for example, the Bin coin, right? And BitBoy's all behind that. BitBoy's all behind Poo coin. And BitBoy, he got on with Pepe. He really went hard on Pepe. The problem is that, like I said, and again, I got nothing but love for my man BitBoy, right? Ben, because what he's done, man. And this is not one of the things that, oh, James, you're just on this. No, I love what he's done. Now, has his road been perfect? Has he been not ridiculed for shilling coins? And hey, that's not. There's things I've heard about everybody. Right? And some of us talked about that down in Las Vegas. I've heard some crazy stories about people we all know, right? And I just let it go in, and I never try to, that's not my responsibility. I think what my responsibility is to show you guys who I am. I think that's why I open myself up to what a lot of people won't do. I open myself up to my social media. I open myself up to my Instagram and my Facebook. I bring people on, like, I invite people in, like Sly, who's known me my whole life. I do interviews with people who know me since I was a kid, people who've been on some of the biggest stages around the world, celebrities, so that they can validate who your boy James 68J is. Doctor, whether it's somebody in Nigeria, whether it's this and that, whether it's going to help kids, whether it's coaches, whether it's whatever it is, I do that so that you guys can get a pretty good idea of who you're dealing with, and what I stand for. This is not something new. YouTube didn't turn me into who I am. I've been this way my entire life, helping people, loving people. So I say all that to say that, one of the things that I can't do is I can't sit around watching people lose money, and I don't ever want to be a direct reflection of that. And the reason I say that is because when I see people pumping these coins, not realizing, I know the whole thing is, well, hey, to each his own, everybody has to be careful. But I know that, but at some point, everyone has to take responsibility. But thank you, my man, because the problem that I have getting out, take profits on memes and BTC while it's low, the bull hasn't really started yet. Now, the bull run is far from starting. Flip the monetary script. BitBoy socks. You are for the people. He's for himself. Thank you so much, big dog status. Man, appreciate that. That means a lot for you coming in saying that. Much love to you, brother. Now, all I was trying to say, because I'll never hate on anybody, but is that if I got a bunch of money and I jump in, like when I took, like, I'm going to tell you guys what coin it is. Okay, let's just be 100. Let's keep 100. I'm going to pull up the coin, because I just feel like I'm going to do it, right? So it was called, what's it called? It was called Diamond Hands, I think is what it's called, right? The Diamond Hands? What the hell is it at? It was called Diamond Hands. I don't see it. That's not it, is it? Is that it? No, that's not it. It came out a while back. It's called Diamond Hands. I don't know why I can't find it, but that damn thing, I put Lord, because again, I was just sitting around like, okay, I want to do something. Let's see what happens. And I threw $1,000 in that damn thing, and then when I got in it, that $1,000 went to $5 quicker than I can blink my eye. I swear to goodness it did. And I was like, okay, well maybe. And then it went down, and I looked the other day, it was like $20-something, right? So I say that to say this: I never mentioned Diamond Hands on the stream. I never put it in my Telegram group. I never told anybody to get into it. You want to know why? Because I don't want to be responsible for someone's loss. I did that on my own. If I would have got into Pepe, or if I would have got into whatever it is, I don't chill. Now, what I did do, right, like with the coin Volt Inu, it's kind of like Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, someone brought it up to me. I was like, Shiba Inu, what's that? And then I got into it. Oh, Shiba seems kind of cool. Not financial advice. Volt was mentioned by somebody in this group. I don't know who it was. I can't remember who it was. It might have been, I don't know, somebody, maybe, I don't remember who it was. I don't want to say who it was, but someone said, Volt Inu, take a look at it. And I looked and I was like, oh, it's got a debit card. It's got a team. It's got a use case. It's got this and that. And the more I started digging, they've got, uh-oh, I don't think I shut my phone off. I got my phone on my wife's phone. Hold on, guys. I got 4 phones here. One of them's ringing. One of these seconds are ringing. Okay, let me cut that off. Sorry, guys. That was mine. My bad. I need to have one of those signs up like the movie theater. Please turn off your phone before the program starts. The point I'm trying to make is that where was I going at without that? Yo, Crypto Tales in the house. So as I started digging, because that to me one of the fun parts about crypto is the digging. I mean, damn man, I don't know, I guess maybe I just love the space so much that part of the fun is not investing. That, to me, investing in hodling, that's kind of the boring part, because what I mean by that is because I'm such a believer in the space, and I try to tell you guys this all the time, because I believe, and guys, I apologize for going over an hour. Hey, if you rock with me, you rock with me. But because I believe in Bitcoin so much, because I believe in what... I don't believe Kathy Woods because she's Kathy Woods. I believe in Kathy Woods because of her success. I believe in Kathy Woods because of her success, her credibility, and the fact that she, when they say things, they back it. Michael Saylor, many, many others. So when they call out, I see Bitcoin going to, they're not telling me anything. I knew that before they said it. What they're doing is they're validating that Bitcoin will one day be $1 million. They're validating what I already feel in my heart. It'll be more than Michael says. So, well, gosh, if he says, and I might not be quoting him word for word, but I want to say it the best I can. He goes, if things continue to go horrifically wrong in our financial system, he goes, people are not going to lose their money. And they're going to look for the quickest thing, the best way to reserve their capital. Well, gold used to be the standard. And now gold is not really as, gold and silver, yeah, is great and everything. But even Robert Kiyosaki says, man, gold is on its way down, right? And even though, yes, there's people who hold gold. Don't get me wrong. Gold long-term is great, whatever. How much gold can you really hold? The new gold is Bitcoin, right? Digital gold. And again, this is not financial advice, entertainment purposes only. But when you see people saying, like Michael says, if enough of the big money players just put a percentage of their capital in Bitcoin, he goes, I can see a $5 million Bitcoin. If you understand that, and you're following what these success, why would Michael Saylor, Kathy Woods, ARK Investment, Elon, why would any of these guys, and there's so many others, I'm not here to pump up, but there's so many people saying the same damn thing. What I believe is success leaves, look, it's kind of like, I used to tell people all the time in a joking way. I said, why would you take advice for people who aren't where you want to be at, right? Never take advice for someone who doesn't live the lifestyle that you want to live or the life that you want. And look, what I'm saying by that is this: if I wanted marital advice, I'm not going to go ask my Uncle Pookie, who's been divorced 6 times, about how to make my marriage work, right? I'm not gonna go ask a plumber what I need to do if I got a kidney stone. He's not going to know. I need a damn doctor. The point I'm trying to make is, if I want to know how to make money, if I want to know how success works, damn it, I'm going to follow success. Tails, let them know. We haven't played you all day. It's time for Tails. Stack it up. Woo! Yep.
Swift in other words, was not thought to last. Stack it right, stack it right.
Like it is.
Hey,
got him switching gears like Ferrari with the 10s.
I bet you ain't never seen nobody gig with COVID. I was like, hey, I was like, ooh, wait a minute, that hurts. No, you know what? I appreciate you, CRAZE. And now, guys, there's always something behind something that someone does. In everything that I've done, and I want you guys to remember this, for those of you guys who are here, everything I've ever done, Uncle Pookie, good Lord, you got an Uncle Pookie? I think we all got an Uncle Pookie somewhere. In everything I've ever done, whether it was sending money back to, which we ain't done yet, guys. Look, we've got so many viewers. We've got so many people here. I had to get rid of all the bad promoters, all the bots that they were putting onto the channel and all this crap. Look, I keep it 100. When we hired, when my first group, we started hiring people to come in and try to help us market it. We found these people on the internet. They were just shilling a bunch of bots. We got bots in here, bots in the group, and bots in Twitter. And I'm just like, dude, let all that crap go. I don't want no bots. Get rid of the damn. So I've been letting, slowly but surely, all the bots go away. F the bots. Let me stop. F the police. Let me stop. F Gary Gibbs. Good Lord. I've been saying F a lot lately. The point I'm making is, there's always a reason behind everything I do. When I brought in the church, when I started doing things with Dr. Christian Damboy, when I went out to go help that young man, I'm just giving you a snip. If you go to my Twitter, I'm not Twitter, I wasn't big in Twitter. If you go to my Facebook, Instagram, go back and look at the years me and my wife were doing this. Go look at the orphanages in Africa and in Haiti and we've been doing this. So everything that I've been trying to tell you guys, and every interview, you go, oh, he's got this courage. He must be like, no, these are relationships. People in Forbes. People, and it doesn't mean, oh, James here. No, dude, regular old people like me, right? Just people from the hood or people from Forbes. It don't matter. I'm trying to give you an idea of what I stand for, who I am, not some facade or some mask behind YouTube. I'm always going to keep it 100, and that I think that's what built me up to finally saying, okay, damn it, I'll do it. After JC asking me for years, he's in a group. After many people asking me, even when CKJ brought it up, I was like, I don't know. But the more and more I start seeing the credibility of people, the more and more I start seeing people shill, the more and more I start seeing people not being dependable, the more and more I start seeing people, and this is not a shot at anybody, but if you're going to say go buy Bootsy coin, right, or Pookie coin, and someone loses, are you not? So I'm just saying, guys, be careful. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. Be careful. And look, we all get it wrong. I've gotten it wrong on some things. I've called out some things, to family and friends that didn't work out. And it's not because I did it maliciously. It's just that I didn't know. It's like me saying, well, this might have been good, or this project might have been good. And it doesn't. I didn't make the project not work. I mean, how many of us were excited about nodes? We didn't know. We didn't know that. And again, it doesn't mean that particular some projects were bad and some projects weren't, right? But at the end of the day, no one foresaw Bitcoin dropping from 68, 69,000 to 15,000. That destroyed the market. It really invalidated whether somebody was good or bad. I think in many cases what I found is some companies weren't prepared for that drop. You might have had, and there's some good companies right now that are still around. People, they're crap, and I should have known. They're still around. They're still here. They haven't folded. They had no way of controlling or preparing for what happened. Now, there are companies that are gone. There are companies that were looking for anything they could find to take off with your money. There's a big difference. That's all I'm saying. I've been around this game long enough. There's a big freaking difference. There's a difference between a rug pull and a bad company or somebody who cannot sustain such a massive capitulation. And that's what happened to a lot of companies. Some of them are still around hanging on by a thread waiting for some upside. They probably should have bought Pepe. Let me stop. Good Lord. That's just being silly. All right, guys. So 94% of tokens were sent to liquidity pool. LP tokens were burnt and contract is renewed. Okay, so ladies. So yeah, guys, just be careful with a lot of these coins, man. I mean, pooper scoopers. That's what they are. You make quick money, get it out. Some of them may actually have intrinsic value. Some of them, like a Doge or like a Shiba, they got partnerships with AMA and AMC, and they got this, that going, and they got, kudos to those who've made it, and kudos to those who will. And there's a couple there's a couple that I've added to my 10% possible, but I only need 10% to get right. So for an example, I'm going to give you guys an example. Stack it up, big dog status. Stack it up with tails. So check it out. I lost $1,000 on that diamond hand, right? I told you guys that. But all I needed, so let's say I went into, which I haven't, I've only bought like a few lately. Diamond Hands was one, Volt NU was another one, and I think it was like a couple more. I only need one of those to work. For every 10, I need one to work. So if Volt makes it, you think I'm going to give a crap about the $1,000? No, that's how I felt about Shiba. I bought SafeMove, Pit, Feg, I mean, I can go on and on. This, that, woo, woo. I mean, and then one of those was Sheba. Well, when I looked up at my $600 or 600 to 1,000 because I kept dollar cost averaging, turned into 600 something thousand. You think I gave a crap about the other coins? You think at any point I was worried about what I put in a Safe Moon or Safe? God, they had so many. It was Safe Moon. It was Safe Food and Safe. I mean, there's a bunch of them that I just okay. Let me put some drop, and I was dropping. I only needed 10% of those to work out, right? So just remember that with those doggone meme coins, man, they can make or break you. Crypto's latest utility meme coins as worldwide lottery tokens. Guys, lottery tickets, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my time to throw them out for an hour and a half. Good Lord, let me hear up with this. Early buyers made a fortune as Pepe surged from virtually nothing to a peak market cap of 1.5 billion in weeks. Good Lord, what's wrong with that picture? Look, they put lottery tickets. That's literally how it was. There's some people whose lives are forever changed. There's some people who put in a few $100 that became millionaires, but they got in early. And the question is, how do you find those coins? They probably got in. I mean, there's certain sites that that's out there that my son shared with me and other people shared with me, where you can get into these pre-hype coins before they even get to CoinMarketCap. Like, and there's places you can go to, like Pink Cell, Cookie Cell, all these different things where you find projects that are trying to come out, and you got to hope that one of them make it, because again, who would have looked at back in the day when they were probably just starting this and they put a green little froggy guy on it and they call it Pepe? Well, some people are like, I'll put 300 on it. I'll take a $300 loss. I don't care. And all of a sudden that turned into 3-4 million. Who would have known that? Huh? Who would have known that? So how many $300-400 can you piss away hoping that you carry a Pepe? That's the question. Lotteries, casino games, or gambling in general is all about acquiring instant wealth with little or no effort. Get rich quick. That is except for the hard work that went into earning the money that is then lost the vast majority of the time. That's right. The recent Pepe meme coin run saw early buyers earning millions of dollars on hundreds of dollar bets. What did I just say, guy? I haven't even read this. Millions of dollars off $100 a bet. There's some people right now that just changed their whole address off $100. Can you believe that? A few $100. The coin surged from virtually nothing, and that's the problem. You see this and you're thinking, yeah, I can hold this long term. I can afford to get a Bitcoin, but it's so crazy. That person who put in $300 and walked out with 3 or 4 million, they can afford a lot of damn Bitcoin now, and that's the key. So I'm not bashing it. What I'm saying is, if you can get in and out and make money, God bless you. God bless America. All I'm saying is that the likelihood of losing, and how many times you got to put in $300 before it didn't make it. So for everybody you heard that made it, there's thousands that have got wrecked. There's probably thousands that made money too, but very few stories that probably came up with that 300 to 3 million story. I guess the biggest question is, how do we find them? Because trust me, if I could jump in the coin for a few $100 and like kind of like I did with Diamond Hands, $1,000, and it could have been something like Pepe, who knows? But the chances are just, oh, good Lord. God bless you. I'm looking into how to use text JC. Hopefully my brain will cooperate. So early buyer earned $1 million from $100 over a period of stagnation in the crypto market. The coin surged from virtually nothing with no intrinsic value to the market cap of around 1.5 in just weeks, sparking debates about pump and dump scheme and market manipulation. If you don't, for as much attention that is brought, let a bunch of people lose money and see if they don't have somebody researching this, like, oh my God, scam, which it probably is. On a recent 1000X podcast, Avi Feldman, head of digital asset trading at Golden Tree, and Cumberland's global head of trading, Jonah Van Borg, spoke to Blockworks about the meme coins activity and how it could point to a crypto utility that is often considered illegitimate. You can make money, but it doesn't mean that it's legit. It's been a craze uptake in meme coinery. Feldman says it's all retail. Institutions can't touch this stuff, he says, but they can pay attention to the activity because it's a great signal. The Pepe blow-off and crazy amount of capital that flew into Pepe was a sign for the health of the market. Feldman says there are two sides to the argument. Meme coins generally mean blow-off. It's when you have nothing better to do with your money. Never afford more than you can afford. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Such activities suck liquidity out of Bitcoin and Ether. That's what happens. A lot of people, low money they got over here. Let me put it in here and get rich quick. He says, after which everything starts crashing once the meme coin loses momentum and people eventually reallocate their funds out of BTC and ETH. Feldman suggests that other possibility the other possibility is that the Pepe coin craze was just an isolated event. Pepe was the only thing that was running at the time, but now you got Lady. You had at one point you had Gary Gensler, so I can't agree with that because there's a couple of them that kind of. He says, and there's not much liquidity. New use case. Van Borg looks at the situation from trade-fi informed perspective. I think it's a new use case emerging. To me, it's a lottery. People looking to get rich quick. Hey, bring it on. Give me a couple lottery coins. So far, Van Borg says the major use cases of blockchain have been DeFi and NFTs, along with what he calls the OG use case, crypto itself. It's online lottery. Accessibility to the entire world is a use case. Of course, most lotteries raise funds for their state expenses or charities and are verifiably fair with the posted odds of winning. Anonymous meme coin projects, ostensibly, ostensibly lack a higher purpose. I'm not sure if I said that word right, and are much more a peg to nature. Okay, with the most funds funneling into the hands of a few founders and early buyers, while the majority who jump in after left with losses. That's what I just said. So how do you find out about these things? That's the question. That's the question, and I don't have the answer to that question. I wish I could tell you guys how to go put $100 in or a few $100 in and become millionaires. If I had that, trust me, if I had that answer, you better believe your boy 68J would put it right in the group. Damn it, that's where you go. I would love to have nothing but a group full of millionaires. That'd be awesome. Unlike lotteries, meme coin schemes tend to more closely resemble Ponzi's, being inherently self-serving and lacking a time allocated win or loss window. Instead, dependent on a game of chicken, whereby a number of in-the-know participants, time their exit before the crowd catches on. And that's the thing. It's kind of like I think it was Stacey B or somebody saying about time. Was it Ladies came out? Somebody had already took out hundreds of thousands in profit. So it's like by the time you catch on, you're like, oh my God, what is it? Boom, somebody already got rich. Van Berg compares the phenomenon to his time as a commodities trader, noting that the biggest entrepreneurs who generate the most wealth do so by taking a waste product and turn it into a useful product. Natural gas was literally burned at the wellhead until somebody thought, hey, this is a cleaner fuel that can be used to heat up our homes. That's crazy. Vaseline, don't drop the soap, is another example. Let me stop. It used to be a waste product from the refining process, he says, but Exxon started selling it for consumer use and made a fortune. Right? Before these conversations occur, commodities often dismiss stuff as crap, a waste of time, a problem, a waste of resources. Meme coins, why you should pay attention. What is this?
When you get these headlines now, like First Republic failing or Pac West failing or Western Alliance failing, and you get a move up from Bitcoin, if you don't see the equity markets doing the same thing, then you might want to fade it.
Okay.
All right, welcome back to our...
If you guys have an interest in this, you can find it within this link on our Twitter. Sitting at an institutional firm servicing institution counterparties, Van Berg says he listens to the people, dismiss meme coins like Pepe as a waste of block space. Maybe somebody got rich. Maybe not. Maybe the creators of this types of ERC20 tokens, which are consuming so much gas and could theoretically be considered waste products, are actually useful products insofar as people demand lottery-style upside for minimum effort in this society. It's human nature. I don't know. That's why do you think lottery tickets are so damn big, popular? That would be one kind of crazy take on it. Okay, well, you guys are welcome to check that out. What is down here? Meme coins. So there's all kinds of little articles out here you can read on the bottom. So anyways, guys, again, we've gotten into this thing kind of, there's more stuff that I posted. There's a lot of, I was going to talk about Bitcoin under siege by BRC20 coin. There's so many articles that I went out and found that's even past this. I just don't have time. Stuff about XLM. We'll try to cover it tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we'll just talk everything crypto again. And I'll try to go over some of this stuff and more stuff that I find. It says influencer meme coin pocket guide, buy low cap meme coin. I think this guy was kind of going hard. I'm gonna end it with this, and then we're gonna go into the drawing because this is getting crazy as far as the time. Ryan says, Influencer Meme Coin Pocket Guide. Buy low cap meme coin, recruit other influences, shield the meme coin hard, dump it on your followers. Wow. Move onto the next meme coin and repeat. After 3 cycles, launch your own meme coin. Uh-oh. Who is he talking about? Good Lord. Recruit other influencers early. Info access. 8. Shill own meme coin relentlessly. Dump on followers. You are the product. You are the product. Participate at your own risk. I have nothing against meme coins, but I have a huge issue around what some influencers, what some influencers are doing. We won't play this game. We are long-term players. This damages crypto long-term. We won't get involved. Shouts out my brother and that man. What a hell of a point he just made. Who was he talking about? We're just going to leave it at that. Let me get out of here. Lord have mercy. Let's get into it. And the only way to do that is what? Tails, help me. We need a winner. Or we need someone to add to the wheel. Let's do it. Much love to everybody that's here. Alex D Vlogs, Mike Collins, you a beast. Nest Force, I appreciate you. Anthony Wanner, I appreciate you hanging in there with us, man. Being on this long stream. CRAZE, JC, Crypto Cakes Cartel, you guys are amazing. Big Dog Status, I told a lot of people BTC would fall below previous all-time highs. Know that history, after it's almost hit 20K in 2017, it fell below 1K. Dang, look at that brother with that information. Big Dog Status is trying to tell you. Huh? Isn't that the same thing that Crypto 71 said at 68, 69,000? We're going down. And he didn't say he said we'll probably go down, pop up, A, B, C, D. Pop up, man, learn your charts. That's what we got a doggone crypto group. Do you know that we have a free trading group that I pay $800 a month? I'm sorry, $800 for 6 months, and I give it to you for free. The only thing you got to do is be a member. Support the channel. See that little blue star? It's $2.99. By having that, you support the channel, and what I do is I got this group set up for members. And I was thinking, what can I do? How about a free trading course? Everything I'm paying for you for free to learn. Not even if you don't want to trade. Learn the markets, learn charting, learn fundamental analysis, learn technical analysis, market analysis, learn all these things so that it helps you see when people are predicting where things could go. You can also trade and make money if that's what you want to do. I'm not promoting trading. I'm just saying that was one of the things that I did for you guys because I love you guys so much. I would love for someone to do a review on the XM wallet. Good Lord, did I just say that out loud? And how to use all the features. Might be a video. Yeah, I agree with that. Shouts out to Anthony Wanner. Shouts out to Big Dog Status. I said that in Crypto Tales. All you guys that are here, man, it means the world to me. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. And now we need to find somebody. VIP trading group. You already know it's bomb. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's do it. Tails, can you help me? We need somebody on the wheel.
On some bullish shit, stop crying, start buying. Getting bags, I ain't lying.
Yep.
Money multiplying, call it rocket science.
Hey.
I'm so tired of this crypto control.
Hey.
You already know, basing letting money go. Swimming in the dough, SEC gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon' blow. I'll be better off when I'm selling at a loss, not caring what it costs. I ain't when it drop, waiting for the flip flop to the tip top. While you watching TikToks on my new wristwatch, hit the Vegas crypto meter. Hello, nice to meet you. Shower DAI like.
For those of you guys who don't know, we go live 7 days a week. That's at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do everything in crypto. We go over charts, markets, the hottest topics. We do celebrity interviews. We do daily drawings and weekly free crypto giveaways. We keep it 100, and we appreciate each and every one of you guys. We've got a lot of, not only have we done a lot of celebrity interviews, we've done a lot of just people in the industry interviews, and we got some other ones coming up. With some people right here in the group. We've got Crypto Tales is going to be back on. We got Alex D Vlogs. We've got some other guys that we met down. We've got CEOs of companies like Glint and other ones that are going to be coming on talking about things. I'm trying to line all those up. But we appreciate each and every one of you guys and all that you do. We're up and coming channel. We've been around for 5 months. We're still growing. But we want organic, natural, great, amazing people like the ones that are in here right now. We'll appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Happy caught my eye with the anonymous face. I bought it because of DeFi Security. Pepe caught my eye because of Senior Frogs. I wish I had bought some. People move markets. You ain't lying. That's so true. Smash the like button and subscribe, man. CK's always showing love for the family. I appreciate my brother in the house. All right, excuse me, guys. Trying to get over COVID. Let's see. We got six. We got 6 people down. So let's do that. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nest Force in the house. We're gonna keep it easy. Nest Force. Nest Force on the wheel. Nope, not it is. Nest Force in the house. Nest. Uh-oh. Nest Force is on the wheel. So far on the wheel we have, let's see, Crypto Case Cartel, Shane Sullivan, Beekeeper 69, Laurel Jack, and North Force. We got 2 more people to cover. How do you get on the wheel every day? When we're done with these streams, you go over to our YouTube channel, just make a comment, show your love, show your support, make a comment, all that good stuff. And when you do, we go back the day after, we spin the wheel, and then we go count down based off where the wheel goes. And if you so happen to be the one that's chosen, you get on the wheel for a free giveaway each and every week. I told you so, Jay. You know who it is. That's right, my brother. You know. We know. Hit that like and subscribe. Much love to Beekeeper 69. Mike Collins is the man. We'll appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm sorry, again, an hour and 40 minutes hanging out. Your boy got COVID. If I can make it, you can make it. I appreciate you guys hanging in with your man. Much love to everyone. We'll see you guys mañana. It's Friday. So Friday, we're on twice tomorrow. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Then we come back Friday evening at 5, and we disclose and reward a winner of free XRP. And you know what? If we can get at least 20 plus viewers on this thing tomorrow, guess what? I'm going to do some random crypto giveaways as well. You know why? Because I love you. You're my family. We appreciate you guys. Again, guys, we'll see you guys, my end. It's your boy James, a.k.a. 68J. God bless you and have an amazing day. Until next time. Peace.